Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. And the message I received from God is on his face right here. The scripture comes from Nehemiah 11 1 through 4. Now the leaders of the people settled in Jerusalem. The rest of the people cast lots to bring one out of every 10 to them to live in Jerusalem, the holy city, while the remaining nine were to stay in their own towns. The people commended all who volunteered to live in Jerusalem. These are the provincial leaders who settled in Jerusalem. Now, some Israelites, priests, Levites, temple servants, and descendants of Solomon's servants lived in the towns of Judah, each of their own property in various towns, while other people from both Judah and Benjamin lived in Jerusalem. Okay, so I feel like with this message and this scripture, there is someone that God promised you something. And I just feel like the promise is like it's something big and you've been waiting patiently. You've been waiting patiently. You've been waiting patiently. And I feel like God is saying that it's not going to go away. It's not going to come back void. I feel like with the message on his face right here, like God is saying, this is literally on his mind. He has not forgotten. It's not something that, he promised you it and then he sat it down like a piece of paper or a file and he left it there and walked away. It's something that is attached to him. It is something that is heavy on his heart, heavy on his mind, and it will come to pass regardless to if it is your own place. Maybe he promised you your own land. Maybe he promised to move you. Whatever it is that God promised you, understand it will come to pass. Sometimes these things take time, and you have to understand God is not a God of random. It's like the only time God is going to tell you to abruptly move or abruptly get out of a situation is if you are in danger. If you're not in danger, God is going to make a plan. God is going to make provisions and God is going to work things out so that everything goes smoothly. However, if it's a situation where you're in danger, yes, God will tell you to abruptly move. God may even tell you to leave everything. God may even tell you that you don't have time to say goodbye. God is like, it really just depends on your exact situation, but whomever this is for, this is a promise where you are in a comfortable position. You are safe. You are okay right now. Yeah, you may not be in your own place. Yeah, you may not feel like you have a say so over everything going on, but that's okay. Understand that God is working on it for you. It will come to pass. It just has to come to pass in the correct timing, in God's divine timing. Understand that God's timing is always perfect and always works everything out. And God is telling me to tell someone it will be a shame if you were to go off of your own will and move somewhere and something happens. It's so many awful things happening in the world today. It's so many break-ins, and it's so many people getting set up. It's so many people watching people and trying to plot against them in this world today. And I'm not just talking about people that I'm talking about strangers, people that live around you. You don't want to end up in a messed up situation because you didn't want to wait on God. Understand, when God puts you somewhere, God is going to put you somewhere safe. God is going to put you somewhere where no one is going to be having any ill intentions towards you. God will put you somewhere where you're not going to have to be scared, or you're not going to have to be nervous, or you're not going to feel like you got to walk around with steel in your purse. You know what I'm saying? And that is the message, okay? Allow God to get everything in order. Allow God's divine timing. Sometimes God puts us somewhere, and he puts us there because he wants us to be safe. He puts us there because he doesn't want us to mess anything up. Kind of like I'm being reminded of my poor kitty. I had to leave my baby. But anyways, when I would take her in the car with me, I had a little bag, okay? It was comfortable for her. It had fur in it. I would have her treats and her water, and she would be zipped in there, but she was in there because I knew if I let her get out and roam around, she liked to go underneath the pedals, or she liked to go by my feet, and that's dangerous, okay? And I feel like this is for someone If God was to allow you, or if God was to just, if you were to go out and do what you wanted to do at this exact moment, you could possibly put yourself in danger. And because God already knows this, God has placed you in a position to where you have to sit there. It's okay. And God just wants you to be contained. And He's not like He's trying to make you feel like you're a prisoner. He's not trying to make you feel like you're in trouble or you're not under punishment of any kind. God just doesn't want you to be in trouble. God just doesn't want you to end up in a sticky situation. God doesn't want you to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's a lot of things going on in the world right now. It's a lot of evil people in the world. No, that doesn't mean that God isn't going to protect you, even if you were to go out on your own limb. But it's kind of like if you decide to do something else while God is planning something for you, you could completely destroy the plans. And now everything has to happen a different way because you went out and you used your free will to make the wrong decision, and now God has to get you out of that situation and try to maneuver you back on the track of where you are meant to go. So that's the message. Just sit tight and understand that God is working everything out. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And God is saying to look at the good things going on instead of focusing on the bad. It's so easy to focus on bad things that are happening around you. But God is asking you at this time to pay attention to the good things that are happening for you instead of worrying about the bad. Like if you feel like somebody doesn't like you or somebody is being mean to you, don't focus on them. Focus on the people that love you. Focus on the people that care about you. Focus on the people that make you happy. And in that, you will be able to find joy and peace. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, and God is also saying it's never going to be a time in your life where everybody surrounding you likes you. It's just impossible. It's always going to be some kind of clash. And that's because we're all different and we all have different pros. We all have different cons. Everybody is just genuinely not going to like everybody, and it is what it is. But God is saying don't focus on people that don't like you. Focus on the people that do. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.